And a good opportunity now as Enter takes this corner kick. It's going to be number 10, Robert Adamson. And again, so much on the line here at the Beer City Cup. These guys playing for $2,500. A driven ball in, not going to challenge the keeper there. An interesting choice as the Ridge Runners reset with a goal kick. Good. R-I-D-D-E. That's fine. Yeah, that works. Enter. Yep, like Enter Milan. All right, back underway. The Ridge Runners looking to keep possession. Number 0 on the ball, Shane Dunlap, correction. Yeah, yep, that sounds good. The Ridge Runners trying to keep it. Enter, shutting it down. Hard to create space. Now a chance. Ridge Runners, top of the box. Onto his left foot, unable to get it off. Finds it wide. Now Lakota Denton trying to find that ball. Enter back underway. A deflection off. Again, this is the men's second division over 40. Denton on the ball. Bringing it down. A good strike and a lovely save from the keeper. And the first big save of the day here in this match. A good headed effort trying to keep it in there. It's going to be number 5 on the ball, Callum Bissett. Now home. Finds it down the line. Good body from the Ridge Runners looking for the foul. Not going to get it. Ridge Runners wasting no time. A beautiful flick. Unable to keep possession. And again, compact play so far. Neither team able to break the deadlock. And a good idea down the line, however, unable to keep it in. Now Enter on the ball. A big throw in into space. Arms being extended. Enter. Callum with the ball across. An easy save for Ridge Runners. That's going to be Adam Sherm in goal. Driven in this corner, have they done so far so well? Dunlap finds it across the Ridge Runners. Now finding a little bit more chemistry on the ball, trying to connect. Driven ball into that back post, not going to challenge the keeper. As we reset for an Enter goal kick. And guys, if you're just now joining us, this is the Beer City Cup in Asheville, North Carolina. I do bring to you the men's over 40 second division. Enter in blue and the Ridge Runners in green. Both teams looking to get on the score sheet to start early on. Callum, top of the box, finds it off. Looking to overlap. Good shape here from the Ridge Runners. Keeping it compact. Now pressing. Looks like Chris Lindsay finding it wide. Now home. And a good defense here from the Ridge Runners. Now numbers 4 possibly. Looks to slow it down. Keeping possession now. Number 11, Tiago Alexio. Finds it wide. Now Dunlap. Still time, keeping possession. The Ridge Runners not forcing anything right now. It's going to be Paul Buckley. Back to Buckley. Driven ball behind. Get it in! Are you kidding me? What a great chance for the Ridge Runners. And how about that ball from Buckley? Sneaking it in behind. And again, guys, if you're just now joining us, there is no offsides in this tournament. You can sit next to the goalkeeper as long as you want. You can be on that back line and not have to worry about any of that. And that was a great example. It looked like number 66 on the ball, Lakota Denton, just unable to find that finish. But a lovely idea once again. Enter back underway. The Ridge Runner slowing it down. Now Hone, picking up his head, driving onto his left. Finds it wide. Now back into space. The Ridge Runners, good defense, tries to weave his way. The Ridge Runners winning possession now down the line. Denton able to find it off of him, and a tough hit there. And how about that again from number 66, putting on the Blazers there, able to get that touch off the Enter defender to retain possession for the Ridge Runners. Gonna be Shane Dunlap playing it wide. Now Buckley, man on his back, trying to find Denton. Denton, top of the box, using his strength. A Rabona pass. Now Enter in a dangerous area. Pressure's on. Well done from Enter, bringing it down. Driving it across, trying to find feet. Well done from Ridge Runners. Now Denton, the man by himself in a sea of blue, driving down the line. That's going to be Eric Wilson. Ridge Runner still on the ball. Russell Girton. Good turn here from Denton on his left foot. A strike and a good save from the keeper. And another great save. And a beautiful volleyed effort there from Russell Girton. Referee's going to call it out for a corner kick. And another great opportunity for the Ridge Runners. Correction, it's going to be a throw, and it looks like a substitution. Denton coming off. And so far, so good for the Ridge Runners. So far, the most likely to get on the score sheet so far. Now finding it back. Dunlap into Adam Sherm. Now finding it long. Driven ball into feet, given away. It's blue. Yep. Yep, and if you guys are just now joining us, Enter is rocking the blue jerseys. And we'll call it a royal blue. Just as Inter Milan, not to be confused with AC Milan, who wears the red and black. A beautiful ball in behind. Hone. Keeping it in onto his right foot. Cuts it back. A beautiful ball into the center. Good defense from the Ridge Runners. Back under pressure. Buckley trying to use his strength. Unable to. Referee's going to call the foul. Looked like a good shoulder-to-shoulder battle to me. And back underway. Russell Girton playing it wide. Going to play it off. Now Aaron Wilson finds Buckley. Buckley wide. Plays it back across. Loft the ball in. Given away. A push from behind, and that's the right call from the referee. And now a good chance for Inter. Again, neither team able to score so far in this first half. We do play two 25-minute halves with a 5-minute intermission. Will be interesting to see who's going to break the deadlock. Again, the Ridge Runners looking like the stronger team in the starting minutes. Good, strong save from the keeper. Not going to challenge him, Adam Sherm. Looks to play it short. That's going to be number 13, Nathaniel LaMare. And you can start to see the Ridge Runners trying to feel it out a little bit more. Stretching the field, getting more passes, more touches. Not looking to force it down the field. Ridge Runners. It's going to be Nathaniel LaMare. Looking for that flicked pass. That was Jeremy Engel. And a strong tackle from Engel. Now Enter awarded a free kick. And again, guys, what a lovely day here to play some soccer. 7 degrees, a slight little breeze, and plenty of action planned for today, guys. If you didn't get to watch that first men's over 40 game, San Diego Silverbacks took a 6-4 win over Sesame Street in a very high-paced, high-intensity match. Sesame Street started out early, but ultimately the Silverbacks prevailed. Nonetheless, back on the way, the Ridge Runners. Trying to keep possession, now Enter. Given away, Nathaniel Lamere. Now top of the box, Callum. Picks up his head, maybe looking to take a strike as he does, and it's a great save! From the keeper there, Adam Sherm, fully extended. Had plenty of power. Now Aaron Wilson finding it off, Buckley. Now Nathaniel Lamere. A driven ball in, can't find the feet of David Hodrick. And now some substitutions for Enter as well as Ridge Runners. Looks like number 5 making his way off, Aaron Wilson. Making his way on, number 18, Chris Bachner. Looks like we also have number 2 coming on. I don't have a number or a name for him, rather. Possibly Scott Slusher, but nonetheless back on the way. Enter also bringing in some fresh feet. Looks like number 17, Adrian Jorez. Now on the ball. Fun fact, number 17 here for Enter is the manager and coach. So one of the few teams that has a player coach here in this tournament. Back underway. Ridge Runners keeping possession, looking for that flick. Beautiful threaded ball on. Now it's Shane Dunlap. Loft the ball into the back post, possibly an own goal. And how lucky are Enter to have that graze over the top crossbar. And again, a goal-scoring opportunity for the Ridge Runners. And it looks like it's going to be number 14 on the ball, Jeremy Engel, to take this corner kick. Not too much height difference with either team. I don't see any over the top. Now Enter. Well done from the Ridge Runners, keeping it in. Enter's half. And some confusion. Enter wanting it their way. Ridge Runners claiming it's theirs. It looks like it's going to be a Ridge Runner free kick. And it is, in fact, a Ridge Runner free kick. And what a lovely goal-scoring opportunity this could be. Looks like we have 2 players lined up to hit it. Could be number 17, Russell Gurton, or number 13, Nathaniel Lamere. Looks like Gurton's going to take the walk up. Looks to strike it. Leans over it. Looking for deflection. Referee didn't see anything. It's going to be an Enter goal kick. And again, well done from both teams so far. A little bit heavy on the kickball. Neither team able to hone in possession. And Enter awarded possession. That was number 99, Matthew Cooling. Looks like a substitution now as number 66 makes his way back on, Lakota Denton. Looks like Jeremy Engel is making his way off. Number 2, it's going to be Scott Slusher. Good headed battle between the two. Denton back on the ball. Threads it into the midfield, unable to connect. A battle all the way around. Now finding it wide. Enter. Picking up his head. Now into the midfield. It's going to be Adrian Jorez. Finds it wide. Trying to keep possession down. Bringing it Now the Ridge Runners. Lemaire, a beautiful flicked on. Now Denton, plenty of space. Looking for the overlap. Finds it down the line. Now number 18, Chris Bachner. Finds it back to Denton. And good play here from the Ridge Runners, not forcing anything, keeping possession. Again, no offsides. They can stretch the field as much as they need. Now Bachner. Bachner looking to take him on. No, to his right foot, tries a finesse shot. And a beautiful idea from Chris Bachner there. Had the right amount of swaz, just couldn't curl around it enough there. And again, the Ridge Runners looking like the better team early on in this first half. But that's why we play maybe some more substitutions for the Ridge Runners. Again, you can only substitute on certain stoppages of play, such as a free kick, a throw-in, or a goal. So now Buckley makes his way back on. Pressure on from Inter. Really being chased down right now. A lunged effort. Denton able to keep possession. And well done once again from the Ridge Runners, really starting to control the tempo of this game. Finding a midfield, a good turn, now into space, onto his left foot, finds it wide, now Denton. Enter not pressing, giving him plenty of time. Top of the box, looking to maybe take the strike. Pulls it back onto his left foot. It's going to be Dunlap. Enter winning possession. It's going to be Daniel Ugmad looking to win the free kick there. As he does, you can see Inter getting frustrated with some of these calls so far. Back underway. Driven down the line, it's going to be Adrian Jorez. Good ball. Driven in now, top of the field, a good find to Jorez. Jorez by himself finds it across, and it's a goal from Inter. And how about that from the player coach, Adrian Jorez, finding it down the wing, creates that space, drives the ball into the midfield, right into that PK spot, and finds the likes of his teammate there to make it 1-0 against Ridge Runners. And again, if you're just now joining us, Inter Milan taking a 1-0 lead over the Ridge Runners here in the men's over 40 second division at the Beer City Cup. Should be interesting to see. The Ridge Runners have been looking like the stronger team here in the first half. However, Inter with the first goal, a strong tackle. Be interesting to see if the referee's going to have a word. Just saying, play on. Want a clean match. And guys, again, this is being brought to you by TSC TV. If you're just now joining us, you can find us on YouTube, also on Facebook, guys. Back underway again. The Ridge Runners looking to find that equalizer. Still plenty of time in this first half. Again, 2 25-minute halves to conclude each match. And a 5-minute intermission at the halftime break. It's Buckley on the ball. Buckley locked the ball in behind. He's by himself. Can you get on it? A complete confusion. The ball is still in the mix. Referee saying play on. Nobody knew what was going on there. But how about that ball from number 11? Paul Buckley. Looked like trying to find the likes of David Heredek. Now Nathaniel Lemaire. Finding a cross. Buckley by himself. Plenty of space in front of him. Finds into the midfield. Now given away. Lucky to keep possession. Lemaire taking the strike. Not on frame. Correction, that was Chris Bachner with the shot. Lamar was subbed off here. Inter, again, currently leading 1-0. Looking to drive forward if things stay the way they are. Enter will win a good turn here from Daniel Ugmad. Now playing it wide into the feet of number 6, Omar Liendo. Juarez looking for that flicked on, a strong tackle. And look, tempers are starting to rise here. A referee looking to keep it under control. In my opinion, it was clearly a foul nonetheless. A good goal-scoring opportunity now for Inter, possibly to make it 2-0 against Ridge Runners. You can see Denton having a word with the referee, saying he wants everything looked at here. He doesn't want it just one way. Looks like number 6 here to take the shot. It's going to be Omar Liendo. Good, strong strike on the ground, however. Doesn't get any loft to it. Enter still on the way. Ugmad! And are you kidding me? Off the top of the crossbar. And another universe that might have gone in. And well done from Inter, slowing it down. Regaining possession. The Ridge Runner starting to get frustrated. Pressing forward, though. Bachner on his back. Ugmad. Quick feet. A lofted ball in behind. Goes down. Good defense from the Ridge Runners. Finds Denton, a tough ball to bring down. It's going to be number 5, Aaron Wilson, driving it across. Now Bachner. Down the line, trying to find Wilson. And the lofted ball again. There's no offsides. Keeper probably should have got up with safe hands. Now an opportunity still for Inter. Looking for the overlap. He's by himself. And a beautiful goal for number 6, Omar Liendo. And it doesn't get much better than that. Again, a mistake from the goalkeeper. Should have been an easy save. Deflects off. Able to bring it down. And the number 6 there, Omar Liendo, making that overlapping run. And how about that swazzy finish? A little bit of flair. He made it look so much easier than it actually is, folks. And just like that, Inter take a 2-0 lead against the Ridge Runners here in the men's over 40 second division at the Beer City Cup. Plenty of time for the Ridge Runners to find themselves back in. Again, looked like a strong start. However, Inter able to capitalize. Find it across. Buckley on the ball. Now across. Going to find Heredek. Trying to connect again. Sloppy play. And it is 2-0. Again, if you're just now joining us, as Inter Milan currently leads against the Ridge Runners in green. However, a good chance for the Ridge Runners. A little over 25 yards out. It's going to be Buckley on the ball. Finds it across. Denton, top of the box. Takes a strike. And a good set-piece play from the Ridge Runners. However, referee is going to blow his whistle to conclude the halftime. Again, as Inter currently leads 2-0 against the Ridge Runners. My name is Cole Slater. And we'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. Again, actually, I want to give a quick shout-out to some of our sponsors here. We want to give a shout-out to Devil's Foot Beverage Company. Staying hydrated on these hot days. They have great craft sodas and non-alcoholic beverages for all drinkers of all kinds, guys. We also want to give a thanks to Sierra Nevada. It wouldn't be the Beer City Cup without our local beer. Definitely check out the local brewery that's right downtown. We also want to give a shout out to Explore Asheville, who is responsible for community interaction and everything that you see around Asheville. Definitely check them out. And of course, thank you to Bear Smokehouse for their amazing barbecue Definitely check them out for a plate. You don't want to miss it, guys. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Ask Hyra, what's the CSC? What's the saying?
Dice code, cómo es el DSP.
Like relive, something.
Okay, okay, te lo paso para que lo escuches. Okay, put right here, he's explaining to me.
He's talking to me.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yes. Relive it, replay it. Relive it. Say it one more time. Leave it. You're saying leave it? Like leave it. Like leave it on the field? I'm coming to Zach. Give me 1 second. How about that? You're good. I have no fucking idea.
That's a relieving, retreating, Kingston.
Hi, how are you? How's it going over here? How's it going over here? Good?
Miren que,
Good. Okay, cool.
Jairo, entonces esta que ven acá le pago el sonido, ¿no?
Guys, and we're back underway on behalf of the Beer City Cup in the men's over 40 second division. If you're just now joining us, Inter Milan in the blue is currently leading 2-0 over the Ridge Runners in green. Again, we play two 25-minute halves. We just finished the first one, and we're back on our way, so 25 minutes to go, guys. It'll be interesting to see if the Ridge Runners can find themselves back in. Keeper off his line. And a good save from the Ridge Runners goalkeeper. That's going to be Adam Sherm having a word with, looks like, number 5, Callum Bissett. Confused what's happening here. A little delay of play. We're going to get the ball back. Now Enter back on her way. Mayode finding it wide. It's going to be Robert Adamson. Good defense here from the Ridge Runners. Oh, a good strong tackle between the two. Glad to see them both back up. Now Adamson. A lofted ball into that backside. Able to keep it in. Referee says play on, no whistle. Now driven back across. And the Ridge Runners got to get on the end of it if they want to prevent some of this play in. And referee calling for a corner kick for Inter. And again, the Ridge Runners looking a little disconnected right now. Definitely going to have to try and get a better understanding if they want to find themselves back in this match again, down 2 goals. The grand prize for the second division in the men's over 40 is $2,500. So not only is there bragging rights on the line, but there's money to be won. Ridge Runners now, Buckley picking up his head, an overlap from Denton, slowing it down. Now Denton driving down the line, picks up his head. Good defense from Enter. That was number 3. Looks like Todd Swanson. And again, this has been a physical battle between these two. And again, lots of hands being shown, and not in a friendly manner. Back on the way, Buckley. Finds it across. Almost losing possession there in the midfield. Driven in. Just given away, and a great tackle there from number 3, Todd Swanson. Buckley trying to get on the end of it. Man on his back. It's going to be number 4, Daniel Ugmad. Now finding it wide. Driven down. Callum Bissett. Plays it off. It's going to be an Enter throw-in. Trying to use his strength here. Good body from Callum Bissett. Finds Omar Liendo, already won to his name. Finds Swanson out wide. Now Robert Adamson. And fun fact, if I have my research done correctly, I believe Adamson has a brother that's playing on another team here in the tournament, which is pretty exciting. Denton coming out strong. A good opportunity. And back on her way, Adamson. Good pressure from the Highlanders. Going to try and keep Enter here in this corner. Looks like some substitutions now as number 5 makes his way on. Aaron Wilson back onto the field. Number 2, I want to say that's Scott Slusher, but I don't have a name for him. And it looks like possibly number 14, Jeremy Engel, also making his way on. Correction, Jeremy Engel is going to stay off. Back on the way, Swanson looking to Adamson. Can't find the flick. Bissett trying to use his body. Good battle between the two. Gets hit from behind. Referee saying playing on. Swanson trying to weave his way through. And there was definitely no weaving right there, as he told us. A defender at heart. He said he does not want to take the ball up. And now we're trying to find the ball here. It looks like some delay of game. Be interesting to see if the referee adds on any extra time. for this here. And back underway, enter Omar Liendo on the ball again, already 1 to his name. Ogmad finding it wide, trying to find Aronson. Quick step over, finds top of the box. Ogmad onto his left foot, takes a strike, and that's a great save, fully extended. And once again, Adam Sherm showing that he can do it. Ridge Runners trying to keep it. Tough ball in behind. Pressure's on. Adamson. And again, good pressure from Adamson. The Ridge Runners being forced to play it back. Now trying to find some space. Lemire playing it wide. Buckley. Now into Wilson. Wilson opens his hips. Plays it back. Buckley. Loft the ball in behind. And doesn't challenge the keeper. Just a little bit too much weight there. But a great idea from Buckley. Again, as the Ridge Runners look to find their first of the day. Again, if you're just now joining us, enter in the blue, leading 2-0 against the Ridge Runners in green. Liendo back on the ball, picking up his head, looks to find Adamson. And just can't find the right connection there. Plays it back across. Dunlap. Back in, now driving. Trying to find something here. Again, it was a much better first half for the Ridge Runners. Second half, it feels like they're still just trying to find the flow of things. And a good battle. Plenty of time now for number 13, Lemire. Driven ball and across by himself. Now Wilson taking the touch. Back onto his left. Quick feet. Loses possession and a good battle from number 10 there. That was Robert Adamson. You can see he's very frustrated with that call. And once again, Buckley is no stranger to whipping this ball into that back post. Just needs to find the right power and the right weight and see if he can't connect. Again, guys, if you're just now joining us, Enter leads 2-0 against the Ridge Runners. Once again, Buckley with a great idea. Again, just a little bit too much weight. Making those right runs, trying to stretch that field and come in. Looks like the keeper got hit on that interaction, but nonetheless, what a lovely day here in Asheville, North Carolina. Like I said, currently about 70 degrees, and we could not ask for a better day. Swanson. Now home. Given away. Wilson in a dangerous spot. Numbers forward. Quick feet. Plays it wide. Not the connection he wanted. An interesting ball. Finds it across. And again, Buckley has been impressive so far. Always looking to create chances every time he's on the ball. And guys, this broadcast is brought to you by TSC TV. Live it, relive it, replay it.
Very good.
We also want to give a shout out to some of our awesome sponsors, such as Sierra Nevada, an awesome beer company, the Bear House Smokehouse and Barbecue. We also want to give a shout out to Felite, which is our apparel sponsor, which is giving these players the opportunity to play in the gear that they're in. So thank you guys for showcasing and sponsoring this tournament. We could not do it without you guys, but back on the way, Enter. Trying to find it wide. It's going to be number 6 here, Omar Liendo. Every time he's touched the ball, you feel like something special is going to happen. A good turn. It's now number 0, Dunlap. Finds it wide. And to the corner now, it's going to be David Heredek. And it goes out for a corner. The Ridge Runners still looking for their first goal. Looks like Wilson checking in for the short pass. Maybe looking to whip it in. Top of the box, again, just giving away. Bissett with the interception. It's a 2-on-2 now. Good scoring chance for Enter. Takes it on, takes a strike, and an easy save for Adam Sherm. And back underway, Ridge Runners. It looks like we're having some heavy feet. Things are starting to slow down for both teams here. A loud ball in behind, just can't keep it down. Buckley, however, able to keep it in. Now Wilson. Trying to find the likes again. Enter really slowing things down, playing compact soccer. Almost finding its way in there. I think the keeper thought that was going wide right. And some big substitutions for both teams. Looks like number 14, Jeremy Engel, making his way on. And number 66 making his way back on. That's going to be Denton. And I'd have to say, if anyone's going to do it here for the Ridge Runners, it's going to be Denton. He's already showed a lot of promise every time he's touched the ball. And Juarez trying to keep the ball in. Now the Ridge Runners back underway. Finding it back across. Wilson. Lamar. Lemaire. Finds Dunlap. Dunlap, plenty of space in front of him. Driven in, but good defense from Swanson. Referee says it's clean. Play on. Strong tackle from Engel. And you can see the play is just getting that much more aggressive after every call. Denton now having a word. He was already frustrated. Now, a fun thing to note, teams can be ineligible to continue forward for misconduct in this tournament. So we definitely want to keep tempers flared down. What a split from Hong, however, given away. Now Engel looking to use his body. Trying to get on the end of it, a strong tackle from behind and possibly a card. And Adamson clearly upset with the way that went. And tempers flared, yellow cards being shown. Was not the right decision there from number 14, Jeremy Engel. I don't think that's necessarily what he was trying to do there. Nonetheless, I think the referee's doing a fantastic job keeping the conduct in this game. From the very first minute, it's been intense, and these guys have been bumping heads. So, fair play to the referee. He's doing a fantastic job so far. The Ridge Runners trying to find their shape. Referee, tell them to back off. Again, interesting to see that the cards were shown, but not really have any disciplinary talks with any of the players. So I think in total, the referee just gave out 4 yellow cards. They were all bunched up, so I couldn't tell you who got them, but I probably could tell you who was on the receiving end of it. Now Kalen Bissett taking a shot. Again, on the ground. Just unable to lean back. No, Omar lofted the ball on the hack. Oh, what the goal! And how about that from number 7, Brian Hong? And like I just said, every time number 6 touches the ball, Omar Liendo, you feel like something's going to happen. And here he is with a goal to his name and now adding an assist. Right onto the header, again, of Brian Hong. Now Enter take a 3-0 lead against Ridge Runners. And again, Enter trying to showcase their dominance here. doing a good job. Like I said, going into this game, it looked like the Ridge Runners were looking like the more favorable team. And again, tempers are flaring, words are having. Every time there is a tackle, there's a chance to follow through. The players are not having it. Denton bringing it down. Looking for a high kick. Not going to get it. Play on. Now Bissett trying to bring it down. Slusher with the volley attempt. Denton on his back. Now Engel. Engel on his right foot. Takes a strike. And oh my goodness, that almost turned into a goal. Looked like number 0 there. Shane Dunlap trying to use his chest and flick it on. Now Omar Liendo. Quick movement, quick feet. Finds it back off. Kalen Bissett using his strength. And how about this from Enter, slowing it down. No need to force anything. Well done. A beautiful ball across from Caleb. Now Omar Liendo finding the feet. Trying to sneak it in. And my goodness, Enter are playing spectacular football right now. Again, if you're just now joining us, Enter lead 3-0 here in the blue against Ridge Runners in the green here in the men's over 40 second division at the Beer City Cup. Still time for the Ridge Runners to find themselves back in this, but it's going to be a battle. That's going to be Bachner finding it wide. Now into Denton. Denton unable to keep it down. Now back underway. Going to be number 2 for Enter. Carling Schwartzman. And good ball in. Sherm wasting no time finding it. Now Engel driving with pace, looking for somebody to check in. Just can't get on the same page there. Denton. Now Engel. Finds it back off. Lemaire, correction. A driven ball into the wing. Trying to find Buckley. Doesn't connect now. Given away. Callum Bissett taking the strike. Not going to challenge Sherm in goal. Lemaire. Now Engel back off. Drive it into the corner now. Wilson with a heavy touch. And again, Enter has been the better team here the second half. And the scoreline showing it. Back on away, Enter with possession. What? Oh, some substitutions? Yep, looks like Caleb coming off number 5. And making his way back on number 10, it's going to be Robert Adamson. Going to find it across. Now Adamson, like I said, his brother plays in this tournament. Fun fact, the Adamsons also played with the National Indoor Soccer League for the Memphis Americans. Fun little fact here. So a plethora of experience on this field. What I love about these men's over 40s game is a lot of these players have over a decade of experience playing this sport. Now Enter just keeping possession, finding no need to force anything. Jorge bringing it down. Adrian hit hard from behind. Referee looking to play the advantage. Really should have played the advantage, as it looked like number 4 there, Daniel Ugmad, was clear on his way to goal. And just having a word again. Tempers flaring. The referee doing a good job controlling this game. All right, back underway. That's going to be Adamson. Ugmad. Wilson on his back. Addison, a lofted ball in. Bachner trying to get on the end of it. A comfortable save from Sherm. Wasting no time, the Ridge Runners. Bachner finding it across. Now Wilson. Wilson just given into the hands of Ugmad. Now with the overlap, it's going to be Juarez. Juarez finds the goal! And a simple mistake turns into a pretty simple goal there for Inter as they take a 4-0 lead against the Ridge Runners. And I have to say, super frustrating for the team in green here. Like I said, started out as a better team early on in the first half and just haven't been able to find their chemistry since. Still time to play. Unlikely to find 4 goals, but it is smaller-sided. I just heard the referee say there's just a little over 4 or 5 minutes left in this match. Sounds like it's going to be 4 minutes remaining. As things see out, we should expect Inter to come through with this win. Good touch from number 9 here. I don't have a name for, but I'm going to assume that it is Paul Cuthbert. Bachner now into Engel. Engel playing it wide. Now Buckley. Buckley. Quick feet. Plenty of space, plenty of time now for Bachner. Going to find the likes of Russell Girton trying to play it in. Not a bad ball. Engel, the sole defender back there. And a big ball just into the final third for the Highlander. Sherm recovering it. A punted ball in. Trying to bring it down. Ugmad for Inter. Adamson finds Ugmad. Ugmad picking up his head. Now going to find the likes of number 6, Omar Liendo, who's had himself quite the game so far. Adamson bringing it down. Lovely play between Inter, just stretching the field when need be. Given away now. Now a chance for the Ridge Runners. And you can just see heavy feet. Bachner trying to press forward, just giving away once again. And no cohesiveness for this group. And Inter looked the much better team in this second half. Looking to stretch it. Giving away. Now Ridge Runners. Plenty of space. It's going to be Dunlap. Finds Buckley. Buckley taking a strike. Keeper for a second. Wasn't sure what exactly he was going to do there. You can see he put his hands up. But a good strike there for the Ridge Runners. Now a good goal-scoring opportunity. Can they find themselves on the score sheet? A quick dummy. Now Buckley onto his right foot. Looks to take the strike. A strong one. Not sure if the keeper got a touch on it. Referee says no touch. And nonetheless, a great strike. Really leaned over it there from Buckley. We should be entering the final minute of this match. A quick substitution now as Ogmad makes his way off. Coming back on, Callum Bissett, number 5. Now driving down the line, finding it wide. Good play. Let him play. Advantage is on. Now Juarez onto his right foot. No offsides. Looks to play it. It's a goal for Inter. As number 9, Paul Colbert, finds himself onto the score sheet. Hasn't been on the field very long, but making an instant impact. And once again, that's coming from Omar Liendo on this left side. Makes a quick 1-2, finds the ball back. And then again, setting it up for Paul Colbert there to get on the score sheet. How about this from Inter as they lead 4-0 against the Ridge Runners. And if you're the Ridge Runners, you have to be wondering when they're going to blow this whistle. Hopefully soon. Juarez running back onto the Ridge Runners, not giving up on the ball. Juarez sending the ball way out. And a promising start here for Inter in this tournament and the men's over 40 second division. scoring four goals, and if it stays the same way, going to record a shutout as well. Going to be worth multiple points. If you're not aware with how the system works here, a win is worth 6 points. You can get up to 3 extra points for each goal scored, and you get extra points for clean sheets. So a lot of different ways to score in this tournament, and a whole different point system. The referee blows his final whistle there, as that concludes the game between Inter and the Ridge Runners. Inter taking the 4-0 lead against the Ridge Runners in the men's over 40 second division. On behalf of TSC TV, I'm Cole Slater. Thanks for having me.
Show up next year. I remember you. Oh. Okay, so stop up. No, they're not getting the trophy yet. They got to win some more games.
I gotta get some stuff.
Hey, I need y'all to pack up your toys. Where's that green bag? Thank you.
Was it bien? Bien, good.
Yes. I met my father-in-law. Very happy.
You guys are Enter?
Yeah, my husband's on.
Nice. Oh my God, he's crazy. He's a phenomenal soccer player. He was probably my favorite player to watch. He killed it. You probably heard me. Every time I felt like he touched the ball, I felt